Good afternoon, my friends. So today I'm in Madania. The cemetery of Madania is behind me, and the central square is over there, the square facing the city hall. And today I'm going to show you how to drive to the cemetery of Garidi. So Garidi is a neighborhood not very far from Cuba, and geographically speaking, Madania is on one hill, on the top of a hill or a plateau, and Garidi is on the top of another plateau or hill. And now what we are going to do is to take this exit here. We are exiting Madania. We are going to take the shortest way possible. And of course, you know, when you live in Algiers, you don't really have to follow Google Maps or GPS apps, because they don't always show you the shortest way, unless you don't know anything about Algiers. I don't know any street in the area you're driving in. Otherwise, you would prefer to rely on your instincts. And that's what I usually do. And I'm going to show you how to drive to the cemetery of Garidi, because cemeteries are very important. We all visit cemeteries to visit our, the graves of our beloved ones or our friends who are no longer with us. And if you live for a long time here in Algiers, someday you are going to attend a funeral. I worked for 7 years for a Chinese company, and of course we shared almost everything with those Chinese co-workers. Now this is Belqasmi Street, Mohammed Belqasmi Street, and I've got well, during those 8 years I worked with my Chinese co-workers. We attended dinners together. We were at dinners together. We were at weddings together, and we were at here in Algeria, of course, and we were at funerals together. So this is Le Ravin de la Femme Sauvage. There is a park here on the right. It's the Henri Maillot Park. Martyrs Memorial is on the left, by the way. So I have taken the shortest exit, or the fastest exit from Madania. And by the way, prior to my filming this video, I checked on Google's GPS app, and it isn't the road that it gives me. It isn't the route that it gives me. It's a different route. It is practical, yes, but it's not. I don't think that it's. This route here. With this route here, we are going to avoid some of the bottlenecks that are chronically plagued with traffic. But this is one of the hilliest roads, the most tilted roads here in Algiers, and perhaps in all of Algeria. And now, this is the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Algerian Ministry of Foreign Affairs. If you want to return to Madania, you take the right, and Madania is formerly known as Clos Salembier, okay? And this is the Lisan Nasser roundabout. Roads are empty this afternoon because it's Ramadan, and most people get off work earlier than usual. They are allowed by their companies to get off work early, and then most people go home early before sunset in order to wait for iftar. This is another. Now, if you will drive straight, you will arrive in Lissous, and now this is another roundabout, and now we are entering the Les Amasseres apartment complex. There is just look at how huge these trees are. They also provide shadow, shade, and freshness. This is one of the most beautiful apartment complexes here in Algiers. It's beautiful and clean. Okay, I think that the swimming pool is here on the right, and there is a school here right in front of us, Mohammed Rouizi School. I think that it's an elementary school, yes. And now, just look at this, guys. There is a beautiful thing here on the right. I already filmed you a video about it. It's a park, a very beautiful park. One of the most beautiful in Algiers, indeed. And now I'm going to merge onto, and it's like an open space park with no corners, no hidden places for junkies to come and do drugs. And now we are merging into the Les Amasseres road. They call it the penetrating motorway, La Pénétrante des Amasseres, because it's in fact a section of the motorway that links major motorways between them. That's what the word, the French word pénétrante stands for here in Algeria. And just pay attention at this driving technique that we Algiers residents use. We only use these motorways because they are busy. Sometimes they are of no help as far as traffic jams are concerned. So we only use them as shortcuts between major areas. Okay, see, I didn't use the motorway all the way to my destination, but it's impossible in fact. But even when the motorway goes all the way to your destination, you don't really always need it if you know all the narrow streets, all the twists and turns of Algiers, all the shortcuts. So this is a very busy roundabout, but we are going to manage to cross to the other side. Now it's the time of the afternoon when people are rushing home in order to make it before sunset. It's in order to be at home at the time of iftar. Of course, they are not required to do that, but people like to freshen up a little bit before the call to the prayer. So just look at this, guys. Now, if you want to go to Hussein, you take the right. If you drive straight on, you will arrive in Cuba. But look, guys, according to that GPS app, Google GPS app, it would have taken me 17 minutes in order to arrive in Garidi. I'm already in Garidi, not very far from the cemetery. But look, with all those shortcuts that I've taken, it only took me 9 minutes now, roughly 9 minutes in order to arrive here. Okay, and I am just a few minutes away from the cemetery. See, I've managed to drive to save 7 minutes. Sorry, to save 7 minutes compared to the time it would have taken me if I followed Google's route. So this is very important. Jolivet is ahead of us. It's over there. And now all I have to do in order to go to the Cemetry of Garidi is to turn right at that junction. View Cuba or Old Cuba is on the left if you want to go there. And there is a beautiful oriental restaurant there. So there is a stadium here, or a next stadium, it's over there on the left. It needs some repair works. It's the local football or soccer field here, the neighborhood soccer field. This is the road to the cemetery. Wow, there is a kindergarten here on the right. And I think that the entrance to the cemetery is on this road. Therefore, I've got to keep driving straight. I haven't been to this cemetery in a long time. Some of my ex-homies, ex-neighbors are buried here. May God cast His infinite mercy upon their souls. So the cemetery is on the left, guys, and you would, here in Algeria, you would recognize a cemetery with, you know, a wall, a long wall, and you know, lined with trees on the inside. So this is the cemetery. I'm going to turn around here. In fact, cars can go inside the cemetery. They can. I mean, inside some cemeteries, just like this one. All right. Go ahead. This is the gate to the cemetery, as you can see. May God cast His infinite mercy upon all people who are dead, who are no longer with us. And well, now it's time to go back home. It only took us 11 minutes, so we have managed to save some 6 minutes compared to, I mean, in comparison to the route that Google has suggested us. All right, guys, so take care of yourselves, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Goodbye.